It was a fine autumn. The blackberries were ripe. The nuts were ready, and the mice of Brambly Hedge were very busy. Every morning they went out into the fields to gather seeds, berries, and roots, which they took back to the store stump and carefully stowed away for the winter ahead. On this particular morning, Mr. Woodmouse was out early with his daughter Primrose.
Ah, what a glorious day! You can smell those ripe blackberries just waiting to be picked.
Come on, Papa. I know where we can find the biggest berries in the hedge.
Hello, Mr. Woodmouse. Hello, Primrose.
Good morning, Wilfred. And what a beautiful morning it is.
Wilfred, what are you doing?
I'm going on an adventure. What else would you expect from an intrepid explorer like me?
Well, nothing, I suppose. Have fun.
Wait! Don't you want to come with me?
No, thank you, Wilfred. I'm going on my own adventure.
You are? When?
Now!
But berry picking isn't an adventure.
Oh, really? And who said it isn't?
Everyone knows that adventures are exciting.
Well, so is berry picking with my father. Come along and see.
Primrose, Wilfred, are you two coming or not?
Oh, all right.
My. It has been a good harvest. Looks as if the store stump is full already.
Not exactly full, Mrs. Eyebright, but very close. Mrs. Apple and I are just trying to find space for today's gatherings.
Good morning, Mrs. Eyebright. If you find a place for this steer, then we'll have room for that.
I think there could be a problem.
Good morning, Pip. Better make some room in storage for all the blackberries that we're about to pick.
There definitely is a problem.
Hello, Grandpa.
Hello, Mr. Apple. Do you need help with that box?
Yes, I do, but no thank you.
Oh.
It's nothing for you two to worry about. Run along before Mr. Woodmouse finds all the biggest berries.
No, I'm gonna find all the biggest berries.
Not if I get there first.
If you hold this, dear, then I'll have room for your berries, Mrs. Eyebright. Thank you, Mrs. Apple.
Any suggestions? What is it?
I smell a storm. Could be a big one. Still a long way off, but we'd better warn all the mice who are out harvesting. They'll have to move a little quicker than they thought to get everything in before the rain.
We'll have to move a little quicker to find room for it all.
Oh, don't worry about finding room, dear. Now, if you just hold this, there's just the right amount of space for this last basket.
That's splendid, my dear. I'm so glad we figured it out. The juicy blackberries hung lush and ripe in the autumn brambles.
Oh, there's a beauty, Primrose.
I'll get it.
Wilfred!
It's the biggest berry ever.
Be careful, Wilfred. Don't squash Bunny.
Oh, sorry, Bunny. Well, Primrose, I'll see you later.
Where are you going?
An intrepid explorer like me needs more excitement than this. I thought maybe I'd see if I could find, the weasel.
Don't be silly, Wilfred. There's no such thing as the weasel.
That's what you think.
That's what I know.
All right, have it your way. Oh!
Mr. Woodmouse! Primrose!
Hello, Mrs. Eyebright. Have you come to help us pick berries?
No, Mr. Woodmouse. I come to tell you that there's a storm on the way. Can you smell it?
Now that you mention it, I can. It's coming in from the west. We'd better head for home, and quickly. There are still mushrooms to pick.
You couldn't fit any more berries into that basket if you tried.
Are you coming, Primrose?
May I just finish filling up my basket?
All right, but don't be long.
Do you think that's enough, Bunny? Yes, I do too. Where do you think Wilfred went? He was here a moment ago. Do you think we should find him and tell him about the storm? Good. Come along then. He's not the only intrepid explorer around here.
Now this could be an adventure.
I'm back, Mrs. Krusty Bread.
Oh, goodness. Weren't you going to leave those baskets at the store, Stump?
Yes, but the harvest has been so good, there's no more room. Father asked if we could store these here for the time being.
Oh, why, of course, Mrs. Woodmouse. There's plenty of room here. Oh, well, maybe not here exactly.
Is there anywhere we can put these berries, Mrs. Krusty Bread?
Why, I'm sure there is, Mr. Woodmouse.
Mrs. Eyebright said there's a storm brewing.
So that's what's in the wind.
If we're going to harvest the mushrooms, we'd better go now, my dear.
Good idea. Where's Primrose?
I left her filling her basket. So I guess she's at the store Stump by now.
Good. Then we'll pick her up from there on our way to the mushroom patch. Here you are, Mrs. Krusty Bread.
Oh, Mrs. Woodmouse. That's just the place I was looking for. Typical.
Primrose, of course, wasn't anywhere near the store Stump. She was having a wonderful time wandering along all by herself on this beautiful autumn day. Or at least she thought she was by herself.
Do you want to smell the flowers, Bunny? Lovely, aren't they? Do you know something, Bunny? I'm hungry. Are you? Yes, I thought you might be. That's better, isn't it? Now, which is the juiciest? What about this one? Do you want a bite? Is it good? Delicious. Oh, what a shame Wilfred isn't... Oh no! Wilfred! I almost forgot. We're supposed to be looking for him. Aren't we, Bunny? We have to warn him about the storm. I wonder where he is. Let's go just a little bit further. I like being an intrepid explorer, don't you? Wilfred!